Alright, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this one. The Knicks just lost their 4th straight game, got completely embarrassed by Detroit and lost by 31 points, and for the first time all season, the vibes are not so good. This wasn't a tough loss, this wasn't a shots didn't fall type of a night, this was a no-show. Bad defense, no energy, and no fight, and when a team that's supposed to be finals or bust this year looks this lifeless right now, yes, it's time to talk. Because what we're seeing right now is not just about one game, but it's about identity, sacrifice, and whether this team actually knows who it's supposed to be yet. Let's start here because this matters. Losing streaks happen, every team hits a wall, even great teams. But this loss to Detroit, this was different. The Knicks were not competitive, they were not locked in, and they did not respond. They trailed by double digits early in the game, got punched in the mouth, and never punched back. And that's now 3 straight losses where this team has trailed by 19 or more points in the 3rd quarter. That's not random, that's not bad luck, but that's a team that's not defending for 48 minutes or not even anywhere near that, not communicating, and frankly, not playing connected basketball. Mike Brown said this himself last night. Finding practice time has been tough, guys are tired mentally and physically, and you can see it. Late rotations, missed assignments, no urgency in transition defense, and this team is defending in spurts, but not habits. And that is the biggest red flag so far this season. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, Josh Hart, because this slide lines up perfectly with his injury. The Knicks are 2-4 since Hart went down, and without him, this team looks different. Less edge, less rebounding, and less chaos. Whether you like it or not, Josh Hart is the glue guy, the guy who cleans everything up, the guy who pushes the pace when legs are tired. And here's the good news. According to Ian Begley, Josh Hart might very well come back before the end of this week. That means potentially tomorrow night against the Clippers at home or Friday versus Phoenix. That matters a lot because when Hart is on the floor, Jalen Brunson plays freer, the defense is more connected, and this team looks like itself again. Same thing with Landry Shamet, who is making progress and could also return by the end of this week according to Begley. Are they saviors? No, but do they stabilize things? Absolutely. Now we need to talk about Karl-Anthony Towns because this is where people need to relax but also pay attention. Brian Windhorst supported something important before this losing streak started, and he said, quote, "Early on there was some friction between Karl-Anthony Towns and Mike Brown. His shots are down, he's being asked to do more grunt work, but he and Mike Brown are in a good place right now." Fast forward to last night, Cat finishes with 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 4 shot attempts, and 6 turnovers. And yes, that is not a typo, that's alarming, but context matters. Cat himself said after the game, quote, "This system is different, I'm making the biggest sacrifice as Mike said, and we're figuring it out." That's honesty. This is not a star sulking, this is a star adjusting. But here's the issue, when Cat is passive, the offense stalls, and when the offense stalls, the defense completely collapses, which leads us to this. And Tommy Beer laid it out perfectly. He said the Cat and Mitchell Robinson lineup has a net rating of -0.5 and an offensive rating of 111.5. Now, if you look at the Cat plus Deuce McBride lineup, you have a net rating of +8.9, offensive rating of 125.1. That's not close. The offense is way too congested with 2 bigs. There's no spacing, no flow, and no rhythm. That's why there's a real chance that Mike Brown starts Deuce over Mitch against the Clippers. It's not a knock on Mitch, it's about balance. This team needs space, Cat needs space, and Brunson needs space, and right now they don't have it. Now, Steve Popper reported something else that matters. The players addressed the struggles amongst themselves after the game, basically a players-only meeting. No details given, but that's important because this is not finger-pointing through the media, this is internal accountability. And that's what good teams do when things start slipping. Now let's talk about James Dolan because the timing of his comments were brutal. He goes on WFAN right before yesterday's game and says, quote, "We want to get to the finals and we should win the finals." Basically finals or failure. Meanwhile, the team just got blown out by 30 points. Dolan also praised Tom Thibodeau but also said the Knicks needed to, quote, "evolve beyond traditional coaching." That is real pressure, that's expectations, and whether Dolan meant to or not, that adds some weight to an already struggling group. This team does not need more noise right now. They need clarity, identity, and habits. So let me be clear, this season is not over. This team is not broken, and this losing streak is not who the Knicks are, but this is a moment. A moment where they either recommit to defense, simplify the offense, get healthy, and get back to their foundation, or this spiral continues longer than it should. The next week matters, Josh Hart matters, and the lineup adjustments matter, and how this team responds right now will tell us a lot about who they really are. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is the real issue in this losing streak and how the Knicks can solve it? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.